That's right. It's a trend we're seeing in a lot of these tech companies. Strong fourth quarter earnings, but a little bit weaker outlook going forward. It's important to know with Amazon, though, how much growth is coming across various segments. So you mentioned AWS growing 45%. There was also very strong growth in other parts of its business, including from third-party sellers. So those are the companies that sell on Amazon, 27% growth there. 25% growth in subscription services, which was a little bit below expectations, but still very strong numbers. Online stores up 13%, and then where we saw a little bit of deceleration was in physical stores, down 3%, and that's attributed in part to that Whole Foods acquisition and to the rollout with the physical stores.
Before they used to make money,
yeah,
which they do make money now.
Yeah.
We used to use this oft-cited phrase, rollout. They're in the rollout phase. They're in the market dominance phase. They're going to grow out the market share. Hence, they can be allowed not to make money. So they can use every bit of capital, every bit of free cash flow to build out the platform. Then they became all grown up and a big boy company. And so then we started wanting them to make money and possibly even give some returns back to shareholders. Now they're going back to the rollout phase as well, spending more money. So this is really quick for them to have gone to, now we're making money, but actually we've got to go out and spend some more money again to do what we did before. That's fine in itself, nothing wrong with that, that's what companies should do. Apart from the fact it's trading on 105 times trailing, which is a slight worry.
It's the valuation, the point that Amazon had been making when it decided to say, we're going to invest, and it doesn't matter if we make money because it's all going to pay off. And then they got to the point where it paid off. So it is a reversal that we're seeing here where they're saying, now we're going to invest again. And I think that investors had bought into the idea that Amazon was a profitable company. And I think it's going to take a change in the way that they think about this company if all of a sudden they're saying we're going back to our old model of not turning a profit.
There seems to be question marks around the strategy and what that could do for the performance, because one of the brokers was saying what they want to see is minimizing the impact, the overheads in retail while growing the cloud business and also ad sales. So if I just pick up on that ad sales component, because that's been the wild card here, how well it is connecting with the advertisers and stealing business from the likes of Facebook and Google. And if you look at the numbers, they don't break it out separately, but some crunching suggested they clocked up about $3.4 billion last quarter, nearly double the level of sales. It's encouraging, right?
95% growth is the estimate for that advertising segment. I mean, that is a huge number if you think about where there's growth in this company. And they are positioning themselves not just against other digital advertisers, but Amazon is trying to be more of a traditional company now when it comes to its advertising, more almost like a brick and mortar retailer in its advertising segment. But I think that the bottom line there is that this growth is very strong. It's continuing to attract a lot of new ad revenue. It's still not kind of the core of its business. So there's a bit of a push-pull happening.
I was looking at the focus too, being largely North American, so US, Canada, where it's really connecting, but international, it's still having problems. A $642 million loss on the international business.
And international makes up about 28% of Amazon's revenue, so it sees that as the growth opportunity. If it can't make headway in some of these other markets, it's worried that it doesn't have a longer term prospect. You know, it certainly has a big chunk of the US market, but it's focused a lot of efforts on India, and that was a huge highlight of the call, is that it's having a lot of trouble making headway there. And there's competition, which is not as much the case maybe in the US.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.